Muay Thai. How you guys doing today? Coming at you with Thai class. We're gonna do some Muay Thai today. We're gonna start off with our warm-up, guys. We're gonna need some sort of weight. We have a 10-pound weight here. Anything that you can hold in your hands. Some hand weights. Again, water bottles, whatever you need. If you don't have anything, just use your hands will be fine. And then we have something that we can put on a line, like a jump rope. If you have a gi belt, that's what I'm using right here, the belt for the gi, anything of that nature. So I'll let you guys gather those up. So again, something in your hands for weight, something that's more solid, like a medicine ball, brick, whatever you want to use, and something to line. Give you about 30, 45 seconds to gather those things up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start here with the 1-2s. As we work through, we're gonna pick up the weight, start working our knees. Boom, boom, driving those knees. Remember, holding that weight head high, pulling it back in the thing. From here, we're gonna be jumping up and over the rope, okay? All right, we're gonna start off. Anthony's gonna start off here with the 1-2s. You can go ahead and center yourself. There we go. Guys, we're gonna be working first set through is 30 seconds. Go ahead and let it go, let's work. Keep it working, keep it working. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're on the heavy weight. Pulling those back at the knee, marching out the knees. Remember, head high, pulling it back to that knee. Like we're driving the head into the knee. 10 seconds. All right, up and over the line, keeping the hips, keep the hips over the line. Drop back and forth. There we go, working on that footwork. Right, I want 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, go. Oh, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Rest. All right, next set, we're taking up to 45 seconds. Easy peasy, right? Rest, catch your breath, breathe. All right, we're gonna grab our hand weights. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, good. Come on, work, people. Let's go. Fifteen seconds. Three, two, one. All right, we're on the big weight. Walking on those knees. Let's go. There you go, Aunt Kay. Oh, drive, 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 drive. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Come on. Right, we're on the hops. Let's go. On that balance, hand-eye coordination, or hand-foot coordination, eye-foot coordination, I should say. Good, fast feet, fast feet. Come on. We got 15 seconds. Come on, let's work. All right, I got 15 jumping jacks, 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups. Let's go. There we go, guys. Finish up strong. All right. Quick sip of water. We got one more set, so we're taking our time up to 1 minute on this one. Take a second, catch your breath. Just getting warmed up. All right, so we got a hand weights. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. There we go. There we go. Come on, guys. Push. Stay with it. Stay with it. We got 30 seconds. Come on. He's working. All right, last 15. Pick it up. Pick it up. Push to the end. Let's go. Those reps in. Get those reps in. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're on the knees. We're on the knees. Here we go. Go. Good, good, good. Last tie of the week. Get that work in. We got 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Ten seconds. Come on. And we're on the jumps in 3, 2, 1. Go. Fast feet, fast feet. Thirty seconds. All right, last 15, last 15. Come on, show me some fast feet. Three, 2, 1. All right, we got 20s on the jump jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, 20s. After that, guys, go ahead and get some water. Stuff up here. Come on back. All right, guys, so we're going to continue to kind of touch today on some of the drills that we did this week, kind of reiterate, go over them a little bit. Really at this time, it's really going to be just getting those drills in. Anthony, you want to grab that chair and bring it over here? Watch out for that phone. Getting these drills in. So this is a drill that we do in Thai. We've done this ever since I can possibly remember. And what we do here is we work on getting our hip up and over, okay? Now, obviously, if you kick the chair, it's going to tingle a little bit. So you don't want to kick the chair. You do want something that's about yay height, guys. Brooks was using a sledgehammer earlier this week, okay? I always use the chair. It's just one of my things, okay? So what I want to do is I want to make sure, I'm going to set this sideways so you can see, okay? Then I'm going to be using my punches. I want my punches to go just so that my fingers are going past, and then I can turn my hip up and over the chair. So I like to start off using my punches, kind of gauge myself. We're going to start with the kicks. We're going to work into knees and teeps and all kinds of stuff using this this method here, okay? So I'm going to bring Anthony up. All right, so the first thing you want to do, guys, is just kind of get comfortable with it, because a lot of us, because we're afraid of hitting the chair, we're going to overcompensate quite a bit. All right, so just go ahead and throw a couple light kicks out there, get used to turning the knee over, okay? Getting up on the ball of the foot, get up on that lead foot, extending over, okay? Again, this is a good time to make sure that we're keeping our opposite side hand high, okay? This hand's coming out. We're not going to take it back. We don't want to take the shoulder away from the chin, so we don't want to sweep it back. We want to sweep it out, okay? That still covers his chin, all right? So again, up on the ball of the foot, boom, turning out. Good. Guys, what I tell people is the knee really leads your kick. If I'm here with Anthony, when I kick, my knee leads the kick. As my knee, wherever direction my knee is pointing, that's the way my kick is going to go, okay? So use the knee to lead your kick. This part will follow. Wherever your knee goes, this part of your shin will follow it. Take your knee and point it at the direction in which you want to. Exactly. All right, ball foot. Good. 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 All right, so now that we're comfortable with it, we can start adding some of our punches in there, okay? Our punches, number one, are going to set up our kicks, okay? Kicking is one of the slower things to develop. So if you just walk up to somebody and try to kick them, a lot of times out of 10 it's going to get blocked. But you put something in their face, it's much easier to hit them. Also, guys, it's going to establish our range. I tell everybody, if your jab lands, almost everything in Thai will follow, okay? So if my jab can hit, everything else can hit, okay? So I'm looking at the ad point right here. Good. He should be right, perfect. Then go ahead and release this kick off of that jab. Wow. Good. So we're just going to set that kick up with the jab. So just move around, set up kick, rolling. Now, if you guys don't have a chair, just go ahead and use the air. It's fine. If you have something like this that helps you work on turning that hip over, getting that angle in. Good. There we go. There we go. Oh, good, 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 good. All right. And then once you get comfortable with that, guys, you can go ahead and just pretty much just shadow box it, okay? So I'm not going to be moving around a lot, obviously, because the chair won't move with me. But I'm going to face one way, and I'm going to kind of let my hands go a little bit. And then add my kicks in. Well, my kick. We're just going to work on our rear kick right now. Intelligently. So just start trying to feel what punches come off. What combinations where you can stick that in. Good. Good. Guys, experiment. This is the time to experiment. There's no wrong. You're going to feel that some of them don't feel quite as good as others. Other combinations feel really nice. Transfer of weight. Some you're going to have to reset, like this one right here. He throws his jab, his cross. He has to reset before he throws that kick. See, I move that right shoulder. Show me that again. Boom, boom. He moves that right shoulder back before he kicks, so he can load up that kick again. Okay. So there are some that are going to be a little faster. Some are going to be a little stronger. Good, good, good. All right. So let's talk about the switch kick. Oh, everybody's favorite beast. All right. Understand, guys. 90% of humans, you have a dominant side. The other side, not so dominant. I've been doing Thai for quite some time, and I will tell you that it still feels like I'm signing my name with the wrong hand when I throw my switch kick. It will always, most of the time, feel somewhat awkward, okay? Even when it starts to develop power and it starts to look good, it's still going to feel awkward comparative to the other one. So don't. But what messes up most people is not the actual kick, it's the switch. The switch, exactly. The switch, okay? So what we mean by a switch is, if my foot, when I'm in my stance, I have a lead foot and a rear foot. The rear foot is already in a position of power. It is already behind and ready. This one is not in a position of power, okay? It needs to move to the back to allow me to put it in a position of power. That step, which we use, is our switch, okay? We use this for our knee, and we also use this for our kick, okay? So the object here is to have this be the small. This is hands down the most telegraphed thing in all fighting, okay? If I'm in front of somebody and I go, probably not going to get that kick off, okay? So I need to make it small and fast, okay? So I'm here, nice and tight, boom, like so. Now, as I switch, I'm automatically getting up on the ball of my foot. I'm already here. I'm not going to switch, then raise. I'm just adding more steps, okay? So one of the things that we like to do is what we do is we just practice the switch, okay? So we can throw up some punches and then just practice your switch. Just practice that switch. That switch step is going to be 90% of your problem. That is going to be your biggest hurdle. Once you have mastered that, you'll find that the kick itself is not that hard. But getting that switch step down. All right, so let me ask you guys a question. Well, let me ask Anthony. Anthony, what's the biggest thing you think people mess up when they switch?
Hop.
Hop, no, that's a good one.
Oh, the range.
Correct. Most people, watch my foot right here, guys. Okay, see how my foot's on the front of this line? A lot of people, when they switch, they want to jump forward. Now, if I have established range, boom, and then I hop forward, I'm now too close. Okay, so we need to make sure that when you're practicing your switch, you're practicing staying in place. Now, granted, there are times, guys, if I hit somebody and they back up, then I want to switch forward, obviously, to follow them. But most of the time, you're going to want to switch in place, like so. So one of the ways that you can do this, guys, is find yourself a line. If you look at right now, my toes are on the line. And when I switch, look at my foot. It's right where the other one was. I don't even have to look anymore. Okay? Boom. Right? And get in the habit of holding that spot. Boom. And that. Let Anthony work around a little bit. Go ahead and set center, Anthony. And just kind of follow around. There you go, guys. Good. And just practice that switch. You should hear that sliding sound. Do you hear his feet sliding? He's not jumping up in the air. He's trying to stay as low to the ground as possible. That way, if he takes contact during this, he's not up in the air. Good. 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 All right. So now we take that and we apply it to what we were doing before. Enter the chair. All right. Move it over here just so this I can see. There you go. All right. So again, highly recommend that if this is your first time doing this, you start off slow. The last thing you want to do is shin kick a chair across your living room. Okay? Nice and easy. Go ahead and center up, find your range, take your switch, and then pull your kick. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Somebody's going to get back to me tomorrow and tell me they shin blasted their chair across their living room. If you were practicing on your children at home, Dan. Just kidding, don't do that. Good. There we go. Good. Right to up. High up on the ball of that foot. Wow. There we go. And remember, lead with the knee. Let the knee point the direction in which you're trying to attack. Good. Once you feel comfortable with that, now go ahead and start adding that jab in there. You can add that jab to kind of find your range. Boom. Good. There we go. Boy. Hey. Good. All right. And then when you feel like you got it, then go ahead and just take it right into pretty much shadow boxing. Let your hands go. Follow with that kick. Okay? I can tell you right now, everything except for the hook, this is going to feel pretty comfortable coming off of. Kind of awkward coming off the hook, but there's ways to do it. Good. Now also, guys, while we're doing this, try to hold that weight up on top of that ball as long as you can. Try to take that all the way around. There you go. Try to hold it. Good. Start to develop that strength, not only in your calf, but also in your instep. Hold that weight up on the ball of that foot. Wait. All right. Good. All right. So we can take this same drill and we can apply it to knees, and we can also apply it to teeps. Okay. So right now I'm going to go into knees first because we've already talked about switches and things like that. So with the knee, one of the things that we want to talk about with the knee is that you have to understand although to the untrained eye, they might look the same, there are different types of knees. There's a long knee, a curved knee, a slap knee. There's all kinds of different types of knees that they use in Thai. And what really determines the one that we use is mainly range and or openings, okay? So let me demonstrate here, okay? From a long knee, I'm coming straight down the center, right down the center. It is my longest knee. and it's also going to hit whatever's directly in front of me, okay? Now, my curved knee, it comes a little bit more from the side, so I'm curving around the outside, which means I'm going to end up hitting Anthony more likely over here on the right side of his body than down the center. It doesn't have quite as long of range, you know, but everything's a game of inches in fighting, where I can hit this, boom. I can't quite, no, don't move, don't move. I can't quite hit that curve, but I can hit that straight long knee, okay? But here's the big issue. One of the reasons why I use the curve a lot is because of the foul, okay? Because this is coming down the center line, it comes right across the foul line, okay? And if you don't get your hip up, or he steps in, you foul. Whereas the curved knee, it's almost impossible if you aim it right. Even if he steps in, boom, I'm not catching the foul, okay? So I really, really prefer slightly curving my knees almost all the time. But that's just, you gotta learn both, all right? So how we're gonna use this, all right? Now, I wanna make sure that this is gonna be the point of the body. So if I'm standing here with the chair, the point of the body here, I need to make sure that the damage goes in. So if you watch his knee, it's gonna go in a couple inches into my body. This is where the damage happens, guys. Touching me is not gonna hurt me. Driving into me is what's gonna cause damage. So if you, good, again, I will stand along the side of the chair and you will see how that knee goes into my body as he drives that hip forward. Good. One. Boom. Okay? That's where that damage is happening. And again, get comfortable with it. Try it out a few times, and you can go ahead and add your punches to it. And again, I can stand right here so you guys get a better visual of how, if you look at that, jabs connecting right with my chin there, boom, and then that knee is driving an inch, 2 inches into my solar plexus, my abdomen, whatever. Wow, good. Again, guys, this workout is as simple or as demanding as you want it to be. If you start taking up your tempo, like watch this right now, and he starts throwing, he's gonna build up sweat here. He's not gonna be able to do this for 5-10 minutes. He's gonna have to take a break, okay? So this is a drill that not only can you focus on your technique, but you can definitely get a workout through. Okay, especially in that inner and outer abductors, stretching out all the hips and everything. You're gonna feel it when you get done with this one. Good. Yep. Good. All right, let's give Anthony a break so he doesn't break apart on me. All right, so we just talked about it, that infamous switch, okay? So everything still applies here. Because this knee is in front, I have no damage here, none, zero. He's gonna laugh at me. But if I switch, now I have damage. All right, so again, a couple things I want to talk about. Number one, with that switch, we're here, okay? Still up on the ball of the foot, still driving. Tucking my foot back, pointing my toe, hand up, pull down, wow, okay? So all it's gonna do is just tie that into the same drill that we were just doing, all right? So here, and I'll go ahead and stand right here, even in my, right there, and you can see how that knee would go into my body, boom, and drive right in, causing that damage. Wow. Good. Yeah, good. And if you guys need to go back and practice that switch step a couple times like we did before to kind of get the hang of it again, that's fine. It's fine. Absolutely okay. Boom. Good. Wow. There we go. Once he's got the hang of it and he's not banging his shins, now I can start adding his punches to it. Start making it a little bit more applicable. He can do a long one. He can curve it a little bit. Sweet. Hey. Working on those different knees. Good. All right, and then then he can take his tempo up. Let's get a little workout in. Watch this. And we can open it up. So now let's use both knees, left or right knee. Let's work. Break. How you feel? Yeah, get a little workout in, okay? Again, guys, these drills, are what you make of them, okay? You do anything at 100% for long enough, you're gonna get a workout, okay? So just because we're not actually smacking a bag or hitting a person or running, miles or doing sprint, doesn't mean we can't get a workout. Doesn't mean we can't get technique and development along with our cardio and our physical training. All right, so we went over that. The last one I told you that we can use the same drill for is the teeth, okay? With the teeth. So with the teeth, guys, what this is really developing is what we call your chamber, which is your key to your teeth. And the thing about that is the chamber is me getting my knee up before I extend out. So up and then out, okay? What this does is it makes my foot travel at a parallel line with the ground, which makes my foot land nice and flat, which causes more friction and more push than me coming from here to straight up, okay? All right, also, when I come from here to here, I have to go past what? Yep, all right? And the reason why this is, besides the knee, the second most valid thing in Thai, okay? So I want to chamber first and then extend so that I'm pushing straight out. If my foot is landing nice and flat, okay? This hand's up, this hand pulls down, and he goes for a ride. Got it? Okay? All right, so how we practice that on the chair is same exact way you would practice it on a person, okay? So he's gonna get in his stance, he's gonna lift up. Now, if he doesn't lift up, he's going to take this, okay? So he's gotta lift, up and try to push his thing over. Now, the other thing that we have to talk about is the backside chamber, okay? And I forgot to mention that, so I'm gonna go over that real quick. I don't want to come here, up, down, and then fall forward. I just put my body in control of gravity, which means anything coming at me from this point, from here to here, I cannot stop. I cannot, until I put my foot back down, I can't change anything. So what I want to do is I want to chamber out, and I'm going to pick my knee back to my face and sit down. Now here, I can adjust, I can move, I still have body ability in my body to change direction and adjust myself. As soon as I try to move my leg forward and fall down, I now have lost my control to gravity. And that puts you in very, very big danger in Thai. So I want you to chamber up, out, in, and down. All right, and the chair is going to allow you to do that because it's going to make you pull it back before you set it straight down. So you're going to go up, out, down. There we go. Good. So again, I'll give you a little body reference here. Boom. Back down. Good. Good. Now I'm also keep working. Also notice that he drops his hands as he extends out, not as he pulls up. I don't need to counterbalance this. This is fine. Movement out is what I need to counterbalance. So keep your hands up until you're ready to extend. Then you drop your weight. Drop your hands. Good. Good. So we can throw a couple rears. There's not a whole lot of difference in the rear and the lead as far as their application. Understand, we don't switch. There is no switch here. The lead and the rear just come from whatever position they're in. And then just like with the other one, we start adding our punches to it. Good, Anthony. We're going to work a little bit. Good. All right, great. So what we're going to do now, grab a sip of water if you need it. Go ahead and get a sip, bud. Come back, and I'm going to run you through something that is actually going to lead you into what your homework assignment is going to be for the weekend. All right, come on back. All right, so what we're going to do is Anthony's going to come back over here. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to put it all together, okay? So he is going to be able to kick over the chair, teeth over the chair, or knee over the chair. And he's going to be using free work, working with his hands. He can use elbows, do whatever you want. He's just going to keep resetting on the chair and continuing. Good. Good. Constantly focus on breaking that boundary over top that, over top that. Jared, God, I couldn't get that out that far faster. Wait. Good. All right, right. This is your homework, guys. We're going to get into strength and conditioning, but here's your homework. Okay? My Thai guys, I want 3 rounds. 3 3-minute rounds working that drill that we just did. Okay? My guys, you guys that are getting ready for fighting here pretty soon, you guys each day. So Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I want 3 3-minute rounds. Okay? Practicing that drill. Listen, I want you guys picking up the tempo. You can start that first round off a little light, kind of gathering your all your senses together, measuring, blah, blah, blah. But each one of those rounds, I want you to pick up your pace, okay? That last round, we should be letting go, all right? So we're going to get into strength and conditioning now, guys. What you're going to need is, Anthony's going to be using a 10-pound medicine ball. You guys can use anything that's comfortable for you to hold with your legs here. If you don't have it, a glove will be fine for now. You know, you just use a glove. A plate, if you can hold the plate there, that's fine too. Medicine ball really works the best. And I am going to show you something awesome from my little science lab. All right, so Anthony's going to lay on his back. Head that way. All right. So what's going to happen is he's going to come here. He's going to squeeze up into a little tiny ball. He's going to touch his toes. Stand back out. Oh, we're doing 10 of those. Oh, try to crunch into a small little ball. 10.
One more.
All right. Here, he's going to try if he can. Can you pass it over your feet? Nope, 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 nope. Can you pass it over your feet, put it underneath your legs? Some people can, some people can't. Nope, it's all right. Now he's going to hold it here with his feet. He put his hands behind his legs. He's going to touch his toes on the ground. Just touch your toes. And bring it all the way back to your head. He's doing 10 of those. You don't have to move your body. Just pick it up. There you go. These kill me. We're doing 10 of those. Just touching the toes. We're not setting the feet down. We're not taking the weight off. Just touching. Going back to 10 straight. We're doing 3 sets. Let's go. All the way out. All the way out. Stretch. Make sure to use that stretch, guys. Giving you guys a stretch and a compression. Good. Good.
These are awful.
These are awful. Good. Oh, good. Try to hit those hips off the ground. Good. Pull. Up. There you go. Spin those knees all the way to the chest. Good. Touch. Pull. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I did these the other day. They destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. One more set. One more set.
Hey. Oof.
Right. After that, guys, find yourself a wall. We're gonna do some wall squats. I don't think we've done nearly enough legs today this week. Come on, Anthony. Oh yeah, take the medicine ball with you by all means. All right, so we're gonna find that. Just going for a minute, guys. I want to see everybody hold it. Here we go. Let's work. Wall squat. Down. Hold. There. Don't hold. Hold. There you go. That. Shoulders against. There you go. One. Ooh, you're on camera too, so you can't quit. The whole world will see. He quit.
I'm human.
We thought the Mohawk was gonna. Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on. 20 seconds, guys. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Five seconds. And up. Whoa, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. We got time for one more.
Anybody else feeling this?
I figured we did all those stretchy out. Just might as well get some legs in there. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Hold on to that squat. If you have somebody at home, just start handing them objects. Come on, Anthony, hold on to it. We're going to do thrones on next week. You know what thrones are, right?
No.
It's a wall squat, but you have to play the part of the throne, and I can sit down. 20 seconds. Come on, Anthony. Lean back. There you go. Keep those shoulders on the wall. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Listen. Good work today, guys. Okay, guys, listen. You got your homework, okay? So I want 3 rounds, 3 3-minute rounds, working that chair, okay? Adding your punches into it, your knees, your kicks, and your cheeks over top, all right? We're going to be back here with Ty on Monday, boxing again at 6, all right? So I'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Take care, guys.